DJI just doesn't slow down, and 2026 is shaping up to be one of its busiest years yet. From tiny selfie drones to a brand new mirrorless camera, the rumor mill is buzzing with details. Here's everything circulating about the 6 biggest DJI products expected to drop this year.
And today's video is sponsored by no one. If you want to book this spot, just mail us.
The original DJI Neo became a surprise hit because of how light, cheap, and beginner-friendly it was, and the Neo 3 is set to build on that formula with some real upgrades. Word is this tiny propeller-guarded drone will finally get a better camera sensor, jumping up to 4K 60 FPS recording instead of the older model's capped frame rates. The obstacle sensing system is also getting smarter, with DJI reportedly adding front and downward sensors so it doesn't bonk into walls or furniture during indoor flights. Flight time is expected to stretch to around 20 minutes per battery, a nice bump from the original's roughly 18 minutes, and the whole package should still weigh under 150 grams to dodge drone registration rules in most countries. Control options will likely stay flexible too, letting you fly at palm launch style with a phone or with a dedicated controller. Pricing is expected to land around $199 to $249, depending on the bundle, with a release window pointing to late summer 2026. The Air series has always been the sweet spot between DJI's compact mini drones and the pro-level Mavic line, and the Air 4 looks like it's pushing further into almost Mavic territory. Leaks suggest a new 1-inch sensor paired with a secondary telephoto lens, giving creators both wide and zoomed shots without losing image quality. Video specs are rumored to top out at 4K 120 FPS for smooth, slow-motion footage, along with support for 10-bit D-Log color profiles that give editors way more flexibility in post-production. Omnidirectional obstacle avoidance is expected to return and get even more reliable, which matters a lot for anyone flying in tighter spaces like forests or urban areas. Battery life is tipped to hit around 45 minutes per charge, putting it ahead of most competitors in its class. The transmission system should also see an upgrade, with stronger signal range and lower latency for FPV-style flying. Expect the Air 4 to launch sometime in the fall of 2026, with pricing likely starting around $1,099 for the standard combo and climbing past $1,500 for the Fly More package. DJI's first 360 camera made a strong first impression, and the Osmo 362 is rumored to double down on what worked. The big talking point is a larger 1/1.1-inch dual sensor setup, which should noticeably improve low-light performance compared to the original. Video capture is expected to reach 8K/30 FPS for full 360-degree footage, with an option to drop down to 5.7K at higher frame rates for action shots. Stabilization remains DJI's calling card here, and the rumored Rocksteady 4.0 software should make horizon leveling and shake correction even smoother than before. Battery life is said to be improving to around 40 to 45 minutes of continuous 360 recording, plus a quick swap battery design so creators don't lose shooting time mid-session. Waterproofing is expected to stay strong too, with the camera rated for use up to 15 meters underwater without a separate housing. This one is rumored to launch around late 2026, with a price tag somewhere between $549 and $649, putting it in direct competition with Insta360's flagship models. Action cameras live and die by toughness and image quality, and the Osmo Action 7 is rumored to push hard on both fronts. The headline upgrade is a new 1/1.3-inch sensor, larger than what's in the Action 5 series, which should mean better dynamic range and cleaner footage in dim lighting. Video capabilities are expected to include 4K/120 FPS and even 8K recording at lower frame rates for projects that need extra cropping room in post. DJI is also rumored to be improving the dual-screen design, with a brighter front display that's easier to see in direct sunlight. Battery life should land around 160 minutes of continuous 4K recording, a solid jump thanks to a redesigned battery cell. Magnetic mounting is expected to carry over from previous models, making it quick to swap between mounts without fumbling with screws. Waterproofing without a case is rumored to hit 18 meters, which is impressive for an action cam this size. Pricing is expected to start near $349 for the standalone unit, with combo kits pushing closer to $450. A release sometime in mid-2026 seems likely, possibly timed around major summer sports events. This is the one that's got the whole photography world talking. DJI stepping into mirrorless cameras would be a massive shift, moving the company from drones and gimbals into direct competition with Sony, Nikon, and Canon. Rumors point to a compact, rangefinder-style body built around a full-frame sensor, likely somewhere in the 35 to 45 megapixel range. Given DJI's background in color science from its drone and gimbal cameras, expect the video side to be a real strength, with rumored specs including 6K internal RAW recording and DJI's signature D-Log-M color profile carried over from its Osmo line. Autofocus is expected to lean on DJI's drone tracking experience, potentially offering excellent subject tracking for both photos and video. Battery life specifics are still fuzzy, but estimates suggest around 400 to 450 shots per charge, which is fairly standard for a mirrorless body in this class. Lens mount compatibility is one of the biggest question marks, with some rumors suggesting DJI could adopt the L-mount alliance to instantly access a huge lens ecosystem instead of starting from scratch. Pricing is expected to be aggressive to grab market share, possibly starting around $1,799 for the body alone. A reveal could come as early as late 2026, though a wider release might slip into early 2027, given how complex a first-generation camera system is to build. The original Flip stood out because of its unique folding propeller guard design, making it one of the safest drones DJI has made for casual flying around people and pets. The Flip 2 is rumored to refine that idea rather than reinvent it. Camera specs are expected to improve to a 1/1.3-inch sensor, up from the original, allowing for sharper 4K 60 FPS footage. DJI is also rumored to be adding improved obstacle avoidance sensors on more sides of the drone, since the original model leaned mostly on forward and downward sensing. Flight time is expected to increase to around 24 minutes per battery, helped by a slightly more efficient motor design. The signature flip-out propeller guards should return, letting it switch between a fully enclosed safe mode for indoor flying and a guard-free mode for longer outdoor range. Transmission range is rumored to extend to around 10 kilometers in open areas, doubling what the original offered. Pricing is expected to stay accessible, likely starting around $359 for the standard package. A release sometime in the second half of 2026 looks probable, possibly alongside the Neo 3 as part of a broader lineup refresh for casual flyers. 2026 looks like it could be DJI's biggest swing yet, especially with a mirrorless camera potentially entering the mix alongside fresh drones and action cams across nearly every price point. Whether you're after a cheap and cheerful flying selfie stick or a serious creative tool, there's something here worth keeping an eye on as more details trickle out throughout the year.